Good morning, students of class 9. We are doing history. Today's date is 13th of July 2021. We are doing this chapter, Forest Society and Colonialism. Colonizers' view regarding shifting cultivation. In our previous class, we have learned about shifting cultivation and the local names of the shifting cultivation. It is done practically all around the world by the local people who live in the forest or near the forest. So, what does the European think about that? What do they view regarding this shifting cultivation? Number, that is 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, this is not 6, this is 1. Sorry, this is not 6, this is number 1. So now let's talk about these colonizers' view about shifting cultivation. European foresters, or you can say colonizers, European foresters regarded this practice, the practice of shifting cultivation, or you can say Sweden agriculture, or you can say slash and burn agriculture, as harmful for the forest. The Europeans thought that this type of practices, shifting cultivation, is harmful for the forest. They felt, they means the Europeans, they felt that the land used for such cultivation every few years could not grow or will not allow the trees to grow for timber. So, because these people will cut down all the trees and clear the forest and they start cultivating their crops. So in this way, they will not allow the trees to grow for timber, because the Europeans needed timber for the manufacture of ships and for the manufacture of railway sleepers. So number 2 points, when a forest was burnt, after cutting down the trees, they will burn the forest and they will cultivate, these local people. When the forest was burnt, there was the added danger of the flames spreading and burning valuable trees and timber. So the foresters, European foresters, they thought that they will start burning the trees and this will spread the flames and destroy other trees nearby. So that's why they did not like, or they wanted to ban this system. So number 3, shifting cultivation also made it harder for the government to calculate taxes, because these people do not remain in one place. They keep on moving from one area to another area. How will the Britishers collect the taxes if they keep on moving from one place to another? So they find it very difficult to collect taxes. That's why the British government or the European foresters or colonizers, they did not like this type of practice. They decided to ban. Therefore, the government decided to ban the shifting cultivation. So they decided to ban the shifting cultivation. As we have already learned that Dietrich Brandisch, a German expert, he formed or formulated laws, and the laws were implemented in 1865, and now the people were not allowed to enter the forest and shifting cultivation was banned. So now number 5, as a result, many forest communities were forced to move out of the forest or forcibly displaced from their homes in the forest. So they had to move out from the forest. They were forcibly displaced. Some of them, they started working as a labor. Some of them went to cities and started business. Those who have got the money, and those who do not have the money, they worked in mines, railway tracks or construction sites. In this way, their occupation or tradition was disturbed. So many forest communities were forced to leave the forest. They moved out from their homes. Now number 6, some had to change occupation. As I have already told you, some of the people, the foresters or the people who practice shifting cultivation, they had to change occupation. Occupation means work, traditional work, while others resisted. Not everyone they moved out. Some of the people resisted. They opposed this policy of the government. They resisted through large and small rebellions. Rebellions means protest. So they organized protest through large and small protest. So, but all the protests were suppressed by the Britishers. So the Britishers were successful in suppressing this protest or rebellions. So in our next class we'll talk about 2.3, who could hunt now. These people were not allowed to hunt. They were forced to move out of the forest. Now, who could hunt in the forest then? So we'll talk about that in our next class. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for your watching. Do not miss the classes. We'll continue our lessons regularly. So that's all. Thank you very much for your watching.